A revolution is underway in parts of the region. An unprecedented number of Muslims are forsaking Islam.
Today, the news is full of the threat of war in the Middle East. At the same time, a revolution is underway in parts of the region, a Jesus revolution.
In a land where faith has been controlled for centuries, a powerful wave is sweeping through the people of Iran. Over 1 million Muslims are turning their backs on Islam, choosing instead to follow Jesus. This Jesus revolution is not just a shift in religion, it's a divine disruption that's challenging the very heart of the Iranian government. But is this the sign of something greater, something biblical? For years, Iran has been a stronghold of Shiite Islam. Its theocratic regime, built on strict Islamic laws, has ruthlessly cracked down on any sign of religious dissent. But something is changing. Thousands, then tens of thousands, and now over 1 million Iranians are choosing Christianity over the religion they've known all their lives. This isn't just a statistical anomaly. It's a spiritual movement, often referred to as the Jesus Revolution. It's happening quietly, under the surface, in homes, underground churches, and through online platforms. As Iran's mosques grow emptier, churches are filling up. But how did this start? What sparked this sudden transformation in one of the most religiously rigid nations on earth? In a country where the state controls religion and dissidents face imprisonment or worse, these conversions represent more than just a change of belief. They're a bold rebellion. Under Iran's authoritarian rule, religious expression has been tightly controlled, with public displays of Christianity leading to severe punishment. But for many Iranians, life under the Islamic regime has become unbearable. The economic crisis, corruption, and government oppression have caused a shift in the population's mindset. More than half of Iranians live in poverty, and reports of widespread addiction, unemployment, and a lack of opportunity have left many disillusioned with their government and faith.
If you love deep investigations, mysterious discoveries, and cinematic storytelling, subscribe for more documentaries uncovering hidden truths.
In this void, Christianity offers an alternative, a message of hope, forgiveness, and personal freedom. For many, it's not just a religion. They see it as a path to liberation, something they've long been denied under Islamic rule. While the Iranian government has worked hard to suppress Christianity, technology has become a crucial tool for those seeking spiritual freedom. Social media, websites, and online forums have become lifelines for Iranians wanting to learn more about Jesus Christ and connect with other believers in secret. In response to the crackdown on Christianity, underground churches have sprung up, offering a sanctuary for converts. These churches are often small, just a handful of people gathering in secret. House meetings take place in modest apartments, and Bible study groups are carefully hidden from the authorities. Despite the constant risk of being discovered, these believers have remained steadfast in their faith, driven by a belief that the truth of Jesus Christ is worth the risk. Digital platforms have become the new battleground for faith, spreading the message of Christianity in a country where public worship is illegal. The Iranian government has reacted to this spiritual uprising with increasing fear and anger. Converts face severe punishments, ranging from imprisonment to execution. The government views this rise in Christianity as a direct threat to their power, one that could undermine their entire theocratic system. Authorities have cracked down hard, raiding house churches, arresting converts, and even imprisoning church leaders. Iran's morality police have become more aggressive, targeting anyone who dares to step outside the bounds of the strict religious rules. Yet, despite these efforts, the number of new Christians continues to rise. The question on everyone's mind is, why are so many Iranians choosing to follow Jesus even at the risk of their own lives? Is this truly a religious revolution, or is something more profound at play? For many Iranians, the allure of Christianity isn't just theological, it's personal. Jesus' teachings of love, compassion, and forgiveness offer a stark contrast to the harshness of life under Iran's regime. These teachings provide a sense of hope, a belief that there is something beyond the struggle of everyday life, something beyond the oppression they've endured. In a land where the government uses religion as a tool of control, Christianity presents a different kind of spiritual freedom, a freedom to choose one's path, a promise that God's love is unconditional and available to all, no matter their social status or past mistakes. For many, the words of Matthew 11:28 speak to their hearts. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." These words are more than just comfort. They are a promise of liberation from a system that has kept them oppressed for decades. One of the most profound aspects of the Jesus Revolution in Iran is the role of women. In a society where women have long been subjugated, forced to adhere to strict Islamic dress codes and subservient roles, Christianity offers an alternative that is deeply liberating. Many women have embraced Christianity not only for its spiritual message, but for its emphasis on equality, personal freedom, and dignity. Christianity teaches that all are equal in God's eyes, something that stands in stark contrast to the oppressive gender roles enforced by the Iranian regime. Women who have converted often speak of a sense of empowerment, finding a new voice through their faith. This is revolutionary in a country where women's rights have been severely limited. As more women join the movement, they become an integral part of the fight for spiritual freedom and gender equality within Iran. Behind the statistics are the personal stories of transformation. Consider the story of Fatima, a young woman in Tehran who, after years of feeling trapped by the oppressive Islamic regime, found solace in Christianity. She discovered the message of Jesus through a secret Bible study group and experienced a deep spiritual awakening that changed her life.
Fatima's story is not unique. Thousands of others like her have shared their journeys from disillusionment with Islam to finding new life in Christ. Each story is a testament to the power of faith and the transformative power of God's love. Despite the risk, these stories are being shared quietly but powerfully, inspiring others to join the movement. Iran is waking up to a new kind of revolution, one that is not fought with guns, but with faith, hope, and unwavering belief in the power of Christianity. While the Jesus Revolution in Iran may seem like a localized phenomenon, its implications stretch far beyond the country's borders. Across the Muslim world, similar movements are gaining traction. From Afghanistan to Saudi Arabia, Christianity is slowly infiltrating regions once considered impenetrable. The growth of Christianity in these countries signals a broader shift in the spiritual landscape of the Middle East. Governments in these nations have long relied on religion to maintain control, but as more people are exposed to Christianity's message of freedom, equality, and love, that power is starting to erode. This growing movement is challenging the very foundation of political and religious systems across the Muslim world. It represents a challenge not only to theocratic regimes, but also to the future of religious freedom and human rights in the region.
Many who witness this movement see it as the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. The rise of Christianity in Iran has been compared to the prophecies in the Book of Revelation, a time when the faith would spread even in the most hostile territories. Some believe that this movement is a sign of the end times, a divine push to bring people to Christ before the final events unfold. Others see it as a testament to the power of God's will, showing that no regime, no matter how powerful, can suppress the spread of His word. In Iran, as in many parts of the world, the gospel is flourishing in the darkest of places. The spiritual revolution happening now may be the first wave of a much larger global awakening. But what will happen when the revolution reaches its peak? As the Jesus revolution in Iran continues to gain momentum, the question remains, what's next? The Iranian government is struggling to maintain control, but as the numbers of Christians grow, so does the movement's strength. Will the Iranian regime be able to stop it, or is this the beginning of a global spiritual awakening that will reshape the world? The future of Christianity in Iran remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. The Jesus revolution is not just a phase, it's a powerful force that could change the course of history. Will the Iranian people continue to stand firm in their faith, or will the government's harsh measures succeed in extinguishing this wave of change? Only time will tell, but what happens next will be nothing short of mind-blowing.